So I've been seeing this clip of the streamer Frogan crying because she isn't making that 2-time Rising Star Award money like she thought she would be making. Side note, being nominated for the Rising Star Award twice is like being nominated for Rookie of the Year twice. But if you don't know who Frogan is, she is apparently a former public health scientist turned full-time streamer. Now I looked up what the average annual salary was for a public health scientist, and it says $90,000 to $130,000 a year. So I would only assume that one would be making that, if not much more, from streaming for them to quit cold turkey like that. Like, she essentially went from someone who researches, detects, and prevents diseases to this. Now, of course, I did cherry pick that clip, but unless I'm doing something wrong, clips like that are the only ones I can find other than these 2 streams from 2 months ago, and those aren't any better.
Boom, 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 boom. My arm is burning.
Again, I know, cherry picking, sue me. Actually, don't. Speaking of suing, though, she is actually being sued by Ethan Klein for copyright infringement after she watched his content nuke video about Hassan without any real commentary added that would get people to be like, yup, that's a Frogman Twitch stream if I've ever seen one. And so she started a GoFundMe, which has raised just over $38,000. Now, you would think that someone who is good friends with a bajillionaire like Hassan would at least have this at 50%, but unless Hassan's alias is Scott Manolis, then he's basically like F-U-C-K-U. But nobody likes a lawsuit, and just because I don't like her doesn't mean I'm gonna say that she deserves to go through all this. However, you don't disrespect the people who defend our country and not expect karma to kick you in the pussy with some patriotism.
I have no pity at all for any fucking soldiers. I will never have any fucking pity for any fucking soldiers. U.S. military? Boo fucking who? I hope you get PTSD.
Dog, if it weren't for those soldiers, we'd be living in the United States of Japan, and they'd spell it with a G as part of a deal they had with Germany. And if you think the Germans would let you become a streamer, let alone a scientist of any kind, wearing that kind of headset, you're insane! He'd see you and be like,
Mit dem Angriff Steiners wird das alles in Ordnung kommen.
Mein Führer,
Steiner konnte nicht genügend Kräfte für einen Angriff massieren. Der Angriff Steiner ist nicht erfolgt.
but she has all this attention. She has the connections. She has the awards. She must be making a killing for herself, right? Right?
We are only 11 subs away from 200, and we are halfway through the month, so that's kind of crazy. Do the math. Mama needs to pay rent.
Could you stop begging for rent? It's so
okay, then you know what? Fine.
Dude.
Give me. You know my Venmo. Send me that shit then.
You know what? You know what you should do? You should move back home and start a new life. That's what you should be doing.
Dude, he always says that because he wants. You know what? Sorry, I'm not a loser and live with my brother like you do.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not a loser who lives with my brother. I just can't pay rent unless I ask people to give me money, you fucking loser. If you have to ask people for rent money instead of putting out content that gives them incentive to do that without you having to ask them, then maybe, no, you are definitely doing something wrong. Like if your friend has to call you and be like, oh my god, again? Aren't you a fucking scientist? I've never seen Bill Nye beg for rent money. Then maybe get your ass up off your feet and don't stop the beat. I can't control my feet. Put people in the street. Come on, everybody, and move your feet.
What is wrong with you? Are you in a bad mood? I was joking. I didn't know you were in a I didn't know you were gonna cry. This was a joke. Bro, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't you live with your brother, you fucking loser? Yeah, I'm fine. Like, dog, he was joking, she made a joke back, and then starts crying? Typical girl on her period. Am I right, boys?
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
No, you're gonna call me after stream so we could talk about it like normal people and not on stream.
No, I'm not. I hate when you told me to move back home.
Yeah, I hate when you tell me to move back to a place where I can afford rent. I hate you for even thinking about my well-being. Oh, if I had a gun right now, I would use it. Like, what the fuck? She just hates being told reality. Don't we all?
Okay, I didn't mean to make you upset. It was just a joke.
And Twitch streaming
You okay?
sucks. I fucking hate it. It's been bad for a few months.
Yeah, but just have fun with it. Like if you have fun with it, it doesn't matter. Forget about the money. Just have fun.
It's my job, though. I have to focus on the fucking money.
Or you can focus on the content, which, like I said, in return gives people the incentive to give you money. Like right now, all you're doing is begging people for rent money and not giving them anything in return. You're like a landlord who doesn't provide a place to live, which gets Hitler even more angry.
Das war ein Befehl! Der Angriff Steiners war ein Befehl! Wer schickt Sie, dass Sie es wagen, sich meinen Befehl zu widersetzen?
But something interesting that someone pointed out is that if you notice, her nails have a lot of decorations on them. And from what I know about girls, and I know them, they just go to a different school, but nails like that don't go cheap. And what do you know? This lady is like, yeah, those are at least $135, not including tip. And then after getting exposed, she tried to say that she got her nails done for free, but then someone posted a clip of her saying how much they cost.
These are 120.
Only in a country that's being secured by the people she's wishing PTSD on can someone cry about not being able to pay rent with $200 nails. And I'm assuming that's coming out of her subscriber money, which if my math is correct, she's making just under $950 from subs, plus whatever you can make from having ads, plus the stupid pictures. So let's just say she's making $1,200 a month just from Twitch. And mind you, she's making that much putting out the kind of content she puts out. So just imagine what she could be making regardless of how many people hate her. It's actually funny how everyone in this video is slowly going broke. First it was iDubbbz, now it's Frogman, and if I knew this person's name, I would add them in on the joke. Maybe next time.
I know you do, but that's unfortunately like you can't control the money. You can only control the content, you know? Like you can't control how much money people give you. That's not going to be something you can control. You can just control on how much fun you have, and then hopefully the money will come, you know?
I guess.
What the fuck does she mean, I guess? I guess if you really want me to work harder, I guess if that's what it takes to be a good streamer, I guess I'll actually start putting some effort into it. I guess if I have to. Like, actually, what the fuck was that answer? That's like getting on a roller coaster and you ask the ride attendant if the safety bar's all the way down and they're like, I guess. We'll know when we get to a loop. Like, dog, if you want more money, you're going to have to do better than beg. You ain't Kai Cenat, alright? But not even that. Like I said, she has the connections. Name one person who was as close to Hassan as she is who was crying about not making enough money. If those other streamers were really her friends, they would see that she's struggling and be like, let's do something dope together. Let's get your audience excited. But they're like, nah, let me just make you cry on stream by hitting you with reality. Go back to reality. Oh, there goes Ray. Starts rapping Eminem 8 Mile. She starts crying. This is what it looks like. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes Rabbity. Oh, my mom's spaghetti all in my shirt and stuff. Now you guys might have noticed that there are two people in the thumbnail. The other person is none other than DDG. Now, I was going to make a video on him for not being able to see his kid because he was talking all this shit, but then literally couldn't see his kid, so I was going to be like, focus on what matters, alright? But then he's like, I'm going to sue anyone who tries to talk about me and my son. So I'm like, alright, tell me you're a sensitive pussy without telling me you're a sensitive pussy. This guy will make fun of someone's dead dad, but then draw the line at someone making fun of him not being able to see his kid? Alright, buddy, have fun seeing your kid on Wednesdays and some weekends. Like, DDG is probably the most insecure streamer I have ever seen. The second someone criticizes him in any way, he goes straight to flexing how much money he's making to try and act like that makes him better than you. Like the streamer Asmongold, who some of you might know, likes to call out when streamers viewbot and shows the actual stats showing that these people are gaining and losing an abnormal amount of followers in a very short period of time. This isn't nothing new. He does this to almost anyone that goes viral just to prove a point, and it just so happens that DDG was one of those people.
Let me see if he's botting or not. So within 3 minutes, he instantly goes up to 18,000 viewers, and he maintains 18,000 viewers until basically right here, and he instantly drops 6,000 viewers. And then later on, he goes from 12,000 down to 6,000 viewers. Yeah, he's viewbotting. Like, I don't know he's viewbotting, but that stream was viewbotted for sure.
Now, as people like to say, the numbers don't lie. And I'm not a Twitch streamer, but if someone like Asmongold is saying that this is unusual, then I'm going to believe him. Not even that, he compared DDG's charts to other streamers, including his own, and is like, see, nobody's chart looks like that. And it's not like he's doing this to talk shit. He's just stating a fact, and even says that someone else could be doing this just to fuck with him, which is like, the dumbest way someone can get back at someone? Yeah, let me spend money to make it look like you're more popular. What?
Could someone buy Viewbots from me or any other streamer for bad intentions? Yeah, absolutely. And I don't think that it's fair to say that DDG was doing this, you know, and he was a bad actor and, you know, he did this himself. But it's undeniable that his streams are being viewbotted.
Now, when DDG heard this, he's like, there's no way this white boy's calling me broke. I think he hates black people. And we're like, what? No. What the fuck are you talking about?
Let's see if this guy's a viewbotter. Yeah, definitely also, again, a viewbotter. You can see right here, and he is instantaneously within 1 minute, 2 minutes here at 13,000 viewers.
Is him and XQC related? Why y'all don't like black people? What's going on, bro? I ain't see y'all. Y'all put these allegations on nobody that look like y'all, bro. It's always got a viewbot. What's up with you against black people, man? You viewbot. And I got more money than you. And XQC combined. Richer than you. Hold my nuts.
When the fuck did he say anything about you being black? Dude gets called out for having fake viewers and immediately plays the race card. Yeah, he's for sure viewbot. If you have to call someone racist after exposing you with your own stats, then you're guilty of whatever they're accusing you of. He could have accused him of doing blackface, and the way DDG responded would have made him look guilty. Like, not only did he play the race card, but he started talking about money like Asmongold called him broke or something. Like, this dude is a grown man with a 12-year-old mindset. Like, I shit you not, there's a clip of him saying, if Asmongold can name at least 5 girls he's been with, then I'll donate $100,000 to a charity of his choice.
Hey, I give you $100,000 to your pocket or charity of choice, Asmongold, if you can show me 5 hoes you hit. If you can show me 5 girls you crack, been with, text, 100,000. Charity of choice.
Dog, you're almost 30 and you're asking someone to tell you how many girls they slept with as a comeback? How many days have you been able to spend with your son this year? If you can name 5 different holidays you spent with your son this year, I will delete my video. You're not even gonna see the video. Like, DDG's feelings were so hurt. This wasn't the only time he tried talking shit.
Look how big my crib is. Way bigger than Ass Man XQC little ass crib, niggas. Y'all shit 2 feet. Your kitchen right next to your fucking shit, nigga. This my 3rd crib, nigga. I got a C crib, bitch. You ain't got nowhere near as much loot as me. Poor ass.
Again, unless you're a child, what he said holds no value. Like, yeah, it's a big house, but it's rented, and the only reason I know that is because Ice Poseidon replied to this video saying that.
Isn't this the CX Mansion Ice Poseidon that got raided by the FBI LMFAO? Yes, it's the same mansion that DDG lives in now.
Okay, so up there we have the 4th floor, which I'll show you shortly. Over here is another extra bedroom. This is going to be a room. This is actually, it's empty right now, but it might be taken for the next month.
Now, if you're renting the same place as Ice Poseidon, then I'm pretty sure you aren't making that much more than Asmongold. Like, just because Asmongold lives in the most disgusting way possible doesn't mean he doesn't have any money. You ever see that stupid meme that shows the billionaire wearing $12 pants and then the other guy's broke wearing $400 pants? Now, I'm not saying Asmongold is a billionaire and I'm not saying DDG is broke, but this is literally what's happening. DDG thinks because he spends his money on things he can show people, that automatically makes him the guy with more money, when in reality, it just shows how insecure he is. Ask him to show his legs, and I bet you he'll shut the fuck up. Like I said, if you get this mad over someone reading factual information from a website designed to track your viewership, then you are guilty of whatever they're accusing you of, and this is your way to distract everyone from what you got exposed for. And knowing his audience and how intelligent they are, this definitely worked. But yeah guys, Frogan and DDG have got to be some of the most embarrassing streamers I have ever seen. Until tomorrow, peace.